Hello, 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 my lovely, lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light. My name is Joy. Hello. Today's pick a card. We are doing what you can expect in the week ahead over the next 7 days. No matter when you're finding this is a timeless reading. Just know that this is stuff that you can expect or keep in mind over the next 7 days. I have 3 piles for you today. I have pile 1, which is this black obsidian point. Pile 2, which is this rainbow fluorite point. And pile 3 is the clear quartz point. So take a deep breath and go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most. If for some reason you're drawn to more than one pile, you could just have a really busy week, or there could be something else in another pile that maybe you needed to hear. My guides are big about just giving a lot of different messages that, people need to digest and take in over the week. So feel free to watch more than one. The timestamps will be in the description box below, so you can also choose by those as well. At the end of each pile, I will be pulling love messages and charms and letters as well. So again, we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. I'll leave these up for a moment, or you may pause the screen if you need more time. And I will see you at your pile. Thanks, guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 1. You guys picked this black obsidian point, and we are going over what you can expect in the week ahead. These are just things to keep in mind over the next 7 days, no matter when you're finding this. This is a timeless reading. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, share if this resonates with you. That really helps my channel, and I greatly appreciate that. So let's get started with your overall energy, which is, we'll use the tarot. This is the Rainbow Unicorn Tarot by the Cosmic Eye. I'll try to remember to link them in the description box if you want to pick up this deck, but I got it off of Etsy. So you guys have a 6 of Wands and an Ace of Pentacles. So 6 of Wands is a card about a lot of success, being recognized for all your hard work here. So you may have been putting in a lot of work recently that is finally going to be getting you some accolades, some recognition, or even just from yourself. You may just have this overwhelming sense of pride this week about, oh, I've done all this stuff. Look at everything I've done. I'm very proud of myself. And that's a really good spot to be in. We should always be, proud of all of our hard work. And then you guys also have the Ace of Pentacles, which can be like this new tangible beginning, a new tangible offer, possibly something more financial coming in. So you could be having a financial payoff for your hard work. And then for those of you guys that haven't been doing much, this could be the week that you're igniting, like things are just clicking together. You're having this new beginning, this new start that's going to be very successful. Like if you've been debating on starting this project that maybe like set your soul on fire a little bit with the wands here. The wands are about creativity, that fire that burns deep within us. And the pentacles are very tangible, and any ace is going to be something new, a new start, this new beginning. So it's the week to actually start putting into action all the things that maybe you've been ruminating in your head, or it's a time to actually do this. It's time to put all those thoughts and possible dreams into work this week for you guys. So overall, really, really good energy. If we kind of take these separately, just success and new beginnings is the base of what your guys' week is about. So we have life is better together. Seek assistance from your community. Connect with family, friends, or others who will support you. It can be as simple as making a phone call. So this is a week that you're being asked to collaborate with those around you or other like-minded people, possibly having soul family members coming in and reaching out to those that are aligned with you that can help you do things. So if there's something that you've been wanting to get off the ground, it might, even if you're just talking the idea through with another person, it's a good week to collaborate with those around you. We have Peacock. It says, resist the alluring spell of those who will deceive in business or love. So you're being also asked as you do this to be discerning about who you do involve, because you are being guided to involve people, but don't just involve anyone. Kind of the message here is like, work with people, but don't just work with anyone, as in like, go, oh, well, I need help, so I guess I should ask them because I need the help. This feels like, this is going to people that you trust here, not just anyone. It kind of feels like a little bit of a warning if someone's a little frantic about needing help. Don't just ask anyone. If that resonates with you and you know what I'm talking about, set that true. If it doesn't resonate with you, these are general readings, let that go. That does feel like a very specific message. Also for some of you guys in love, if you've been a little curious about the intentions of someone, really kind of listen to your heart there, guys. There's something there. All right, so we have security coming in. Another like image of fire. So again, this is like a week of doing what sets your soul on fire. And I'm hearing like dream bigger than you can imagine, like bigger, like as big as the universe. And the universe is always expanding, always growing, right? So just allow things to like grow and grow and grow, and allow this fire to burn in you, because that is your security. This inner fire that you're tapping into is what's going to make you secure going forward. But yeah, it's like almost like the sky's the limit. Well, the universe is the limit, so there is no limit, because again, the universe just expands, right? But this is a week to overall, you're going to be feeling secure in the passions that light you up. We have perfect storm, the courage to step into life. We have 44 here, so I don't know if that's, and we have another 4. So 444, is a angel number of being surrounded by like 10,000 angels. So it's a very guided or a divinely protected week for you guys. With this card, this is a lot about like, no matter what you've been through in the past, no matter what has happened. Oh, and I just realized this raven also has peacock feathers. That's very interesting. I don't know if someone has peacock as their like message, or like knowing that something's for them, because this raven also has peacock feathers. I've never noticed that before. Anyway, so this is about like, no matter what you've been through, don't let it hold you back. You can still keep going forward, and like there's a perfection in the way that your life is unfolded. Most of us can look back at hard times and then understand why things happen. We might not be able to see it in the moment, but in retrospect and reflection, we can see those things. So just know, if you've been going through it, it's all going to work out, and you have that like I'm being drawn into like the eye of this, so you can see the vision of this, and you really just have to step into that courage and know that it's all going to work out. Again, your guys' overall energy is like success in this new beginning and success in a new beginning. So just kind of, it might be a week that you kind of have to trust that internal fire and go after it. All right, so we also have the power to change my world lies within me. These are pretty cards. I just got these. They're just affirmation cards I got off Amazon. But it says, if you concentrate on the negative, you will only see problems. If you concentrate on the positive, you will find solutions. The power lies in your thoughts. Don't sabotage yourself for something that hasn't happened yet. So yeah, this is also like realizing your perception and how you're viewing something can change the outcome. If you're only seeing like all the things that could go wrong, that's all you're going to notice, is all the things that could go wrong. But if you see the opportunities and the things that could go right and focus on that, I promise you'll have a much different outcome. And that also has to do with the law of attraction. But just know that the power to change everything about yourself lies within yourself. And sometimes I don't think people realize how powerful that is. Like, that's the one thing you do have control of. You have control of how you view things and how you allow things to affect you. You can't control too much outside of yourself, but you can control everything within. And so you get to choose how you see it and how it affects you. And when you really can understand that, like, things can change so much in your life. All right. So I want to, before I get to love, I'm going to pull a chakra card. So what is pile 1 chakra they need to focus on this week? All right. You guys have sacral chakra. So with all this fire, it's not surprising to me. Your sacral chakra is located 2 inches below your navel. It is a lot about, about creation, that fire that burning within that I've talked about 80 million times so far. But this says the message is journey. To enjoy the journey, let go of the outcome. So yeah, like, if you're being too rigid about how this thing needs to play out, you might like lose the fun along the way. So just to try to enjoy things, just allow things to unfold and just follow what sparks you up this week. If any of you guys are into human design and like say your authority is your sacral chakra, you're being really guided to feel into that and to know if something is right or wrong for you. And a lot of that is like a gut sound. Like if you go, it usually means that you don't want to do something. But if you're like, yay, like that's usually like your yes. So pay attention to that if you're like into human design and you have a sacral authority, just to keep that in mind. All right, as for love this week, you guys have codependency and regret. So for some of you guys, this could be you dealing with some codependency or regret, or someone that you're dealing with is regretful, possibly has some codependency, like codependent tendencies here. So be mindful of old conditionings, old patterns. If you're regretting a situation, like if you keep beating yourself up over something that happened before, do your best to stop playing in that cycle. We have a tendency to replay things in our heads and things that we didn't like and experience them over and over and over again. And you kind of have to remind yourself, you're like, would I rewatch a part of a movie that I absolutely hate? No, most people wouldn't. So you have to go, okay, why am I repeating this part of my life or this thing that I did that I regret over and over and over again? It's not going to change anything. And I'm just beating myself up in the present for something that happened that I can't change now. And all you have is the now. So be mindful of that if you relate to that message. For others of you, you could be dealing with someone that just is regretful of their actions in relation to you. And then, be mindful of your attachment styles if you haven't looked into that, and any codependency kind of things. Like, remember that your happiness lies within yourself, and you can't be dependent on someone else for your happiness. And if you can find ways to make yourself happy, then the people in your life are just complimenting you, and you don't need anything. You're not dependent on them, and it becomes like your whole like relationships and like family, friends, everything will shift if you find that happiness yourself and allow others to be who they need to be, and just kind of complement your life. And it's a very freeing thing. So if you find yourself chained down by codependent tendencies, this could be a nod to look into that for yourself. Growth is a very powerful thing. All right, so let's get messages from the different zodiac elements that you could be dealing with. And then I'll pull letters and charms. So for anyone dealing with, we'll start with Earth sign. So anyone dealing with the Earth sign, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, what does your person want to say? Anyone dealing with the Earth sign, please, for pile 1. I feel jealous at the thought of you with someone else. All right, those dealing with the water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I've cried over losing you. Okay, those dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm so lonely without you. And those dealing with the air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Will I ever see you again? So those are the messages. And let's do letters and charms, pile 1. So I always start off with a zodiac dice. So this is someone, this could be you, this could be someone that you're dealing with heavily this week, or the energy of this sign. And you guys have Libra. So I'm a Libra, yay. So you could be dealing with a Libra, or you could be a Libra. Also just the elements of Libra, which is that trying to find balance, trying to be harmonious, be fair. Sometimes a little indecision comes along with Libras. Also like the 7th house, which is relationships and partnerships. And you guys did have this working with others. And then you also had a nod to be mindful of those that you work with, like using your discernment. So keep that in mind as well. All right, let's pull letters. So this could be someone's initials. This could be a place. These don't have to be romantic things. I know a lot of people look for their other person's initials, but this could just be a friend and something, maybe even like I'm feeling needed to say, if you have a friend that has these initials that you haven't spoke to in a while, maybe reach out to them. Never had that cross my mind during that before, but I'm going to go with it. So we have a D, a G, a G, an S, an L, an O, and a U. We have soul in here. I love that. So I'm going to leave that up there. So for letters, we have D, G, G, S, O, U, L. All right, and let's get you guys some charms. So for pile 1, what else did they need to know for their week, please? Pile 1. Okay, ooh, you guys got 3. So we have the Libra card again. And this is the Justice card. So also a legal matter. Someone could be dealing with that. We have the Star, which is a card of hope and healing. And we have Judgment, which is a card of awakening. So you guys have that going on. We have a dragonfly here. We didn't get too many charms. We have a dragonfly. So for some of you guys, this could be a sign for you. Also, I'm hearing like learn to skim across the water of life without like crashing into it, like just float above the top of the water, kind of have a dragonfly would. And then we have a little compass here, and it says love will find a way. So just know no matter what, love will find its way, as it should, and things are working out as they should as well. Let's see any other thing about this. So for some of you guys could be waking up to a truth this week, or hearing some information that kind of enlightens you, or helps you see the truth of a situation, or being very much brought back to life. So the Judgment card is about like being brought back. It's like the resurrection. So this could be a week of rebirth for a lot of you guys too. So keep your hope about that. And then Justice being here for some of you guys, a legal matter. Somebody could be going to a wedding, things like that. But also it's just mostly about balance. So there you go, pile 1. I hope this helped. I hope this gave you some insight. As always, I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you haven't already. Oh, and comment. Even if you just comment what pile you picked, that really helps me in the algorithm. So I greatly appreciate that. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thanks, and I'll see you in another reading. Bye, guys. If you're sitting there, I'm just cleaning up. Hope everyone is doing well. If you're sitting in between, what are your plans? Do you have vacation plans to go anywhere for the summer? That is my in-between question. Sometimes I ask those, sometimes I don't. I'm always surprised at how many people sit in between these. So if you're sitting there, let me know what your travel plans are for the summer in the comments. I'm interested to hear that. Sip of my tea. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for Pile 2. You guys picked this really awesome rainbow fluorite. Hopefully you guys can see that. There you go. Kind of see that. All right, anyways. So pile 2, what's going on for you guys this week? I'm using the Rainbow Unicorn Tarot by the Cosmic Eye. I got it off of Etsy. To start off the reading. So this is your overall energy for the week that you guys have the Empress and the Six of Cups. So Empress is this divine feminine energy. It's ruled by Venus, which is about how we love, who we love, what we love. So this is also very nurturing Mother Earth energy. It's also fertility. So keep that in mind for those. If someone is looking to get pregnant, like that's your goal, this might be a good week to really play into that. For some of you guys, if you're not, keep that in mind as well. All right. And then the Six of Cups here. So Six of Cups, if we're looking at it because the Empress is here and I'm feeling like very loving energy coming through. For some of you guys, this could be a week of, possibly coming into contact with a soulmate. We have lots of them, but this feels like a very romantic nature. Someone coming back from your past. We're still in Mercury retrograde. As I film this, this is a timeless reading, but that energy is still here within this reading. So this could be people from your past coming back around, someone from your childhood. This also is past life connections. But for a lot of you guys too, like this is also reminiscing about childhood things, possibly, with a family member or a mother figure for some of you guys. Sorry for the pause, an interesting message. And I was debating on saying it or not. It feels like it might just be for one person. Just sending love out to someone that maybe that sparked missing of your mother that may have passed. Yeah, just it's a week that might a lot of memories and stuff may be coming up for someone or for a few of you guys. They wouldn't let me not say that. Anyways, also, and my whole thing next to me that I didn't touch just shifted. That was weird. Anywho, okay. I'm also being drawn into the fact that the moon is in this card. So also following your intuition this week is going to be very important, possibly about these things that are coming back up. Like it feels very much like childhood things, possibly for some of you guys working through some childhood, inner child, like wounding, healing, nurturing yourself, nurturing your own inner child this week. There is like a really powerful meditation technique of going back to, gosh, I can't believe I'm explaining all this. So this is for somebody. So if this doesn't resonate with you, just please be respectful and know that it's for somebody else. For inner child healing, I'm being very guided to talk about this. So there's a very powerful technique that you can go into meditation. It doesn't have to be long. And you go into a memory of yours where you were wounded as a child. And you go back and you talk to yourself in that point, in that time period. You find yourself, you find your inner child, and you talk to yourself as if anything that you needed to actually hear back then. Then when you're done, having this conversation and basically mothering yourself, loving on yourself, nurturing yourself, you take your inner child and bring them to where you are now and show them that everything's going to be okay. And this is what you're doing now with your life. And it's a very powerful meditation technique. And again, you can do this within a matter of minutes. Just set the intention to kind of do this all in your head in a quiet space. Okay, moving on. Thank you guys. So we also have a pomegranate here. I am so sorry, guys. Like this is just, I don't normally get so out of the norm during these types of readings. All right. So overall, a great week for birthing new things. It doesn't just have to be fertility, creating new creations, getting in touch with nature, possibly eating lots of fruits, and then possibly, connecting with soulmates, soul family, past loved ones, and lovers, coming back around this week. But, really tap in and use your intuition, here on what's right for you, with this moon. I think we also have a new moon as I'm recording this in like 2 days or tomorrow or something. Okay. Moving on. Thank you. So interesting. Okay. You guys have love where you are. Use your sensitivity to know when to act. Connect your heart to your head when determining what you would like. So yeah, this is about having that heart and head connection, not letting them fight each other, but finding that that fine line between the two, and also being in love where you are. Because no matter where we are in life, life always changes. That's something that is a definite. Things always change. If they're good, they're going to change. If they're bad, they're going to change. But learning to love yourself in the ebbs and flows and love where you're at. That's just being in control of your perception of situations that you're in. All right, you guys have ruby-throated hummingbird. Take courage and the world will reward you with bounty. So you're also being guided to have courage this week, maybe step into, maybe do some healing. Someone out there needs to really focus in on healing, but in a kind way. But yeah, to have some courage and the world will reward you. So if there's something that you've been like wanting to act on, maybe wanting to create, wanting to bring back that you've been thinking about since you were a child, this is the week to really take that step, take that leap of faith, have courage to go after for what you want, and you will be rewarded handsomely this week. So this is also feeling a very like a message of abundance coming back in for you. Something maybe you've been working on for a long time is going to be paying off, and abundance is like going to be coming in for you guys. We have enlightenment here. So this is a week that new things could be coming to light, new understandings about yourself, about the world around you, and the people around you. This also could be like a next level up in your soul's journey for those that, do look deep into that kind of stuff. I'm very much aligned with that. But this is a week of I'm hearing like massive aha moments, like things are going to click in. You're just going to get things like something maybe that you've been working on for a really long time is just going to, it's all going to make sense and all the pieces are going to come together. Or like, and they're literally showing me like someone having a big puzzle and there's one piece missing, and maybe you've been trying to figure out what that puzzle piece for so long. You can't find it. You've been looking everywhere. Why am I missing this puzzle piece? And all of a sudden it's like you're doing something else and you're like, there's the missing puzzle piece, and you get to like put it in and like the whole picture is completed. So that's the image that my guides are giving me. Like literally like that last puzzle piece is going to be coming in and it's all just boom, and all of a sudden you're going to see the entire picture of everything that you're working on. That could be with your soul's journey. That could be with a project that you've been working on. That could be something that you've been trying to figure out. This last little detail is just coming in and expanding everything so much bigger. Okay. Dances on one foot. Balancing act. So this is also about finding your balance in everything you do. If you've been working too hard, make sure you do pull back when you can and rest. It just reminds me of like everything's a balancing act, and dances on one foot. This is about like you being able to do all this stuff in an effortless way, but make sure you have the balance in it, but also realizing like how powerful you are here. And a lot to do with someone's heart chakra someone could be having a heart chakra activation this week as well, or a lot of you guys could be feeling like very pulled from the heart. We did have this heart and head card here, so really allow those two, your heart and your head, to sync together. Maybe that's your missing piece. Maybe that's your path to enlightenment, is finally blending your heart and your head and then finding the balance between the two. Here. Okay, everything that is happening now is happening for my ultimate good. So just know that everything is going to work out. Everything, we talked about like the past, you might not have been able to see it then, but you can see it now, and just know that it's all going to work out for the good. Always. You are always guided and supplied with whatever you need for growth. Just know the universe is supporting you. Don't forget to ask for help. Like from your guides, your angels, whatever you want to call them. They can't just step in and do things, but you can ask for their assistance, ask for information, ask for knowledge, ask for support, ask them to take some of the pain away if you're having a hard time dealing with something. But you do have to ask. Just know that they are guiding you and they are supporting you, but you do have to ask and then be open for things to come in all forms. All right, I'm going to pull a chakra card, and then we'll kind of do the love section, and then we'll pull letters and charms. So for pile 2, what chakra do they need to focus on this week, please? Okay, you guys have root chakra, and it has a smoky quartz on here. I was trying to see if I had one close that I could pull, but it's just a quartz that has a smoky tint to it. Strength. Strength comes from your connection to the root of your being. So you really want to like ground yourself this week. This is like your root is all about grounding. It's about being safe in where you are, feeling safe in your body, safe in your environment. Possibly if you're feeling unsafe, maybe look into doing a root chakra meditation. I know there's tons of free ones on YouTube. But just know that your strength comes from your root, from your grounding, from, you know, being true to who you are and being rooted in that. So that's your reminder this week to really focus in on your root chakra. So for love, you guys have maturity and gifts. So things could be moving to the next level for a lot of you guys in a connection, really maturing, really getting grounded. And then, you know, someone could be getting gifts this week too. It could be someone's birthday. Or just a special gift, a surprise, a little token of appreciations could be coming in from somebody for you guys. So, all right, let me pull love messages. This will be from the different zodiac elements. So anyone in pile 2 that's dealing with an earth sign, which would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, what do they want to say? Whew, that flew out. I denied my feelings for you. All right, anyone in pile 2 dealing with a water sign, which is Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Yikes. I will always love you no matter what. Those dealing with a fire sign, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I dream about being close to you. And air signs. Anyone dealing with an air sign, what do they want to say? Which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I will love you until I'm old and gray. Well, a lot of love there. All right, so let's pull letters and charms. I'll start with the zodiac dice. So this could just be someone that you're dealing with heavily this week. This could be your sign or the energy of this sign. You guys got Libra. Pile 1 got Libra too, or Libra as well. So Libra is all about balance. You guys did have a card talking about finding that balance here. It's about harmonious. It's about partnership. It rules the 7th house, which is of relationships. Sometimes comes with indecision. Anyone who knows a Libra knows that we are very indecisive, but it's because we're always weighing out all the options of everyone else. Have a tendency to think of others before themselves as a trait of Libra. So if you do get frustrated with your fellow Libras, indecisiveness, just know that this is because they're thinking about you before themselves. All right, so, but it's house number 7. So 7 might be important for somebody as well. All right, so let's pull some letters. So this can be someone that you know, could be your loved ones, could be you, and sometimes this also spells out words. Let's see, pile 2. We have a D, an L, an O, and a U. It also could be a place. Hearing airport initials, but I don't know my airport initials enough. So keep that in mind. All right, so pile 2. What else do they have going on this week, please? What insight can we give them from the charms? Wow, okay, you guys got a lot of charms. Last pile barely got any. All right, we also got an R here. Okay. So we have this Lepus constellation. So this could be a nod to some star seeds out there, maybe a Nihal star seed if anyone is that. If you are, please comment that. I will want to chat with you. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. But this is also like, make sure you're making wishes on stars this week. Make sure you take a moment and walk outside and just look up and I'm hearing like be in awe of what is around you and what beauty the universe has to offer you. And it's just kind of like another message to stop and like notice the little things, notice the small things, notice the free things that are all around you all the time if we just stop and see them. So we also have another star here, which feels very similar to that message. I have a leaf. So some new things could be growing this week. Some things could be happening. We have the lotus here. So the lotus is all about, like they say, no mud, no lotus. So you like lotuses grow through the mud. So grow through adversity, grow through really hard things and come out like these beautiful flowers. We have one hug coupon here. So someone could be getting a really nice warm hug from somebody. I mean, like hearing, like we did have that 6 of Cups, someone coming back in that you haven't seen for a while. You could be getting a really lovely warm hug from them. We have this little camera, so this is also a nostalgic kind of charm here of reminiscing about the past, looking through old pictures. This also could be someone looking at your social media. We have a heart, so a lot of love this week. We have the owl, so wisdom could be coming in. For some of you guys, that's just like your little signature, like that this is for you with this owl. We have a paper clip, so make sure that you are double checking things and you have all your pieces, like dotting your I's, crossing your T's kind of thing, with some paperwork or attachments that are being sent. We are in Mercury retrograde as I'm filming this, so a lot of stuff gets left out. So just make sure you're making sure all the pieces are together if you're working on something. We have a paper plane here, so some information could be coming in that you weren't expecting. We have a cat, so I'm being here guided to say make sure you're keeping your uniqueness about you this week and honoring that. And then we have a little starfish, so another nod to the stars, but also within the ocean. So I'm hearing get close to water. If you can't get to an ocean, try to take a salt bath. But something cleansing with salt water. Don't drink salt water, but cleansing your body with salt water. Or if you're having like a sore throat, gargling with salt water. It's an interesting message. Usually I associate this with going on vacation, but they're giving me like the salt water message is going to be really important, like taking an Epsom salt bath. I know that they have, for those that don't like baths or don't have a bathtub, I know they have an Epsom salt body wash that I've heard like a couple people, our spiritual people, really enjoy because they can't take a bath to do that, because Epsom salts are very, very clearing for the body. So I'll let you guys look at those for a moment. If there's any other messages that mean something to you. But that's about all I have for you guys for your week, pile 2. I hope this helped. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. That really helps my channel so much, and I greatly appreciate that. I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. So bye, guys. If you're sitting there, because sometimes people sit in between my readings, my question, I don't always ask one, but my question is, what are you doing for summer? Do you have plans to travel for summer? If so, let me know what they are in the comments. Even if it's just a dream that you're hoping to manifest, I'll help try to manifest that with you. Just let me know what you're doing this summer. That's my ask for, if you're sitting there, to let me know in the comments what you're doing for summer. What are your big plans? Vacation plans, fun plans, whatever plans. Whew, okay. And I'm going to sit here for a minute, so if you're sitting there, just do some breath work. As I spill my tea all over my desk. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 3. You guys picked the clear quartz, 0.1 tower, whatever you want to call it. I love clear quartz. I don't think it gets enough accolades. It's pretty amazing. Okay, so we are going over what you can expect in the week ahead. This is a timeless reading, so no matter when you're finding this, just know over the next 7 days what you can expect. We'll start off with your tarot for the overall energy of your week, and then look into some oracle cards as well as charms at the end. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. All those things really help me, and I really appreciate it. Okay, I'm using the Rainbow Unicorn Tarot today that I got from the Cosmic Eye Tarot. I'll try to remember to link them below, but I got it on Etsy, and they're super awesome cards. All right, so we have a Page of Wands and the Sun. Well, hot diggity, guys. All right, So our pages are our messengers, and wands are the things that like light us up, like creativity, sensuality, sexuality, things like that, but just passionate. Think of things that you're passionate about. This could be you feeling like drawn towards, going towards something that you're passionate about, but this is also could be someone coming in with passions towards you as well, or just having a creative idea. This horse's hair is green, so I'm being guided to give also a nod to the heart chakra. And we have this little friend here too. And it's like this little friend here, the color that he is, reminds me of like the sacral chakra. So that passionate, like fiery place within you is really going to be burning. But it feels like there's just going to be forward momentum when it comes to creative things or things that light you up this week. And then with the sun, man, the sun is the happiest card in all of tarot. So overall, your energy this week is all about passion, fun, creativity, and happiness. So, it's just like knowing that things are all working out this week. Again, the sun is it's just such a warm feeling. If you haven't been able to get out into the sun, take a couple minutes and just go and stand and if you can without looking crazy, or you don't care if people think you look crazy, I'm being guided to tell you to stop, shut your eyes, and like put your face towards the sun and actually feel the sun's rays on your face and just take in that warmth. And it's like a stop and smell the roses kind of moment, but like stop, let everything else melt away and just feel the sun's rays on your face. It's going to be very therapeutic for a lot of you guys. This also can be seen as the Leo card. Sometimes Leo is ruled by the sun. So you could be a Leo, or a Leo could be involved in your week. But overall, this is just a happy vibe, like very playful, fun, creative energy, fire sign energy here. Possibly for some of you guys, someone coming in with some fun activities in a very passionate way. Take that as you will. All right, let's continue. Okay, you guys have gentle moderation. Take your time. Pressure from others or yourself can be released by renegotiating what you are trying to accomplish. So for some of you guys, if you've been taking on too much, if you feel too much pressure, this might be a time to step up and communicate that with somebody, that either, hey, I need help, hey, I need more time, hey, I can't do the quality of work I want to do under these constraints, or even telling yourself, like, if you're putting a lot of extra pressure on yourself about something, maybe, this is a time to pause and be like, am I really doing myself justice, or this project justice, or whatever I'm trying to do justice by rushing through this? It's a time to be like measured and allow, all things in moderation. So if you've been overworked, it's also like reminding you to give yourself some rest here, and really just take things easy on yourself. Be gentle, be kind, enjoy. Again, like I keep going back to this. Stop and like just feel the small things in life, like smell the roses, feel the sun in your face. As much as we've all been washing our hands, actually take a moment to wash away your worries and let them wash down the drain when you're washing your hands. It's actually a really cool technique to do, is if something's bothering you, actually literally wash your hands of it. I personally do that, and I found it very helpful. Yeah, okay. But can't talk. To continue to keep going, you guys have the Raven. It says, listen to your intuition to receive a message from the world of spirit or a friend. So for a lot of you guys, you're very tapped and tuned in this pile. So you're being guided to, again, take these moments and then really listen to your intuition. I keep just hearing stop and smell the roses. Like if you guys have been like going 90 miles a minute, like pull it back and just stop, listen to yourself, because you're not going to be able to hear your soul if you're going, right? So sometimes we have to stop, and in the pauses and the silence is where all that wisdom comes in. And your soul, I'm sorry to tell you, your soul knows everything. Not sorry to tell you, but the truth of the matter is your soul already knows everything it wants to do, all the answers. We just have to remember to slow down and listen. So, all of us have guides, all of us have, angels, whatever you want to call them, but sometimes it's in the silence when we get the most messages, and trusting what's coming in, trusting that internal voice. If that internal voice is fear, That's not your higher self, I promise you. Your higher self is love and peace and calm. So that's another way people are like, well, I don't know if it's my anxiety or my ego giving me a message, or if it's my intuition, higher self giving me a message. A lot of the times you can determine that by what is the base emotion coming on. Like if it's a fearful place, if it's a worry place, if it's hateful place, that's not the divine. That's not your intuition. That's not your higher self. Your higher self can warn you, but it will feel peaceful. It'll be like, no, I shouldn't do this. There won't be fear attached to it. It'll just be like, no, this isn't for me. Versus like, oh my God, I can't do this because what if this happens? Blah, 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 blah. And anxiety, that's your ego. Anyway, sorry to go off on a tangent on that. Someone probably needed to hear like that, because sometimes we have a hard time discerning what is what within ourselves. So, okay. But just know that if you stop and you're quiet, your intuition wants to give you a message. So a lot of you guys, there is a message that needs to be heard, needs to come in. So make sure you're listening with your eyes, your ears, your touch, your smell, everything. This is like a whole sensory situation. All right. Opportunity. We have the moon here. So it's another card of like really listening to your intuition. I keep feeling like in the silence, in those calm moments is when these opportunities, these sparks, these messages, possibly messages of creativity, maybe messages of your next step. If you've been like, I don't know what to do next, I'm hearing get quiet, get peaceful, either in the sun or in the moon. Like if you can, as I'm recording this, I think we're having a new moon, so it'll be really dark. But again, timeless reading, just knowing like being out there, really looking up at the stars, taking a lot in, but just finding these quiet moments to bring in opportunity and bring in these messages that your soul is, literally trying to get to you. You're just too caught up doing everything else. All right, next we have repairing the veil, forgiveness. Wow, such a cool looking card. All right, so this is a week that you may be asked to forgive someone else, maybe to accept forgiveness. You can accept forgiveness if this also feels like for some of you guys might be a boundary situation. So you can forgive someone but still hold a boundary. But unburdening them and you with that energy and letting it go, letting it repair, letting it, doesn't mean you have to let this person in your life. That's your call. Also, I'm hearing forgive yourself for past discretions, but really repairing the rift between you and something else this week, either you and another person, something like that. And really just knowing that so much growth and beauty can come from forgiveness. Even some of you guys might have to forgive someone without an actual apology. I know that's a really hard thing to do, but do it for yourself. If the pain of a situation is really holding you back in your own life, learn to forgive that and let it go so you can move on. Not for them, but for you. Forgiveness is for you. Really, truly is. But just know that this is a week that you're going to be repairing something, sewing something that makes you like happy. Again, a lot of the pieces are just falling together for you guys, pile 3 this week. So my inner... I love this. I don't look at these cards before I do these readings. So my inner self always knows what to do. So I've been talking about this has been the whole theme of your guys' message this week, is that your inner self already knows, your higher self knows what to do. It's like we have to learn to slow down and listen and see beyond your 2 eyes, like with all your senses and your extrasensory senses. So it says, whenever you make a decision, pay attention to what you feel in that moment. Is your discomfort anxiety coming out of fear? Or do you feel as if it's somehow justified? I think I've already explained this. I literally just got these cards. I saw the front of this when I pulled this and I was like, cool picture, but I didn't read the back of this. So I love that message is coming in. Then that means it's just really a message you guys need to hear versus, discerning between fear or calm in your messages coming from within. I really like this card. I dig that. All right. Anywho, all right, let's look at your chakra card. We'll see what chakra needs to be focused on this week for pile 3, and then we'll do love messages and charms. All right, so pile 3, what chakra do they need to focus on? Heart chakra. We did talk about the heart chakra up here. Love. Love is a verb, so make it your most treasured action. So you're being guided to love from your heart, not from your head, not from rational things, but from the feelings that come through your heart of true unconditional love. This week, possibly if some of you guys need to work on your heart chakra, do a heart chakra meditation. There's tons of free ones on YouTube. But really, like, be kind to your heart, be kind to yourself. This also just feels like a lot of it forgiving yourself for old things, like just letting things go, being kind to yourself this week. All right, so for love messages, you guys have fun and freedom. So you guys could, when it comes to a love relationship, you could be having a lot of fun. You could also doing stuff that make you literally feel free. For those of you guys that are single, this feels also very much like a single message, that to find fun in your freedom. Like if you're sad because you don't have, like something going on, be that person for yourself. Like what lights you up? What makes you feel the most free, and go and do that. Even if you have to do it alone or do it with a friend, like really relish the freedom that you have at this moment. For others of you, just finding those things that make you feel alive again. It's like uncaging the bird. It's also, cages and birds always remind me of the heart chakra, like, cause your heart beats inside of this rib cage. And so it's like making sure that you're doing stuff that sets, really makes your heart feel free, and alive from inside. So that is a love message for you guys this week. I will pull love message cards for the different zodiac elements. We'll start with earth sign. So anyone dealing with the earth sign, which would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, what do they want to say? You guys got 2 cards. It says, I feel lost and lonely without you, and I was scared to show you the real me. Those dealing with the water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, what do they want to say? This one. I'm trying to move on and it's painful. For those dealing with a fire sign, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, what do they want to say? You look even more beautiful than I remember. And then let's see, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I wish you would give me a sign. All right, so let's do letters and charms next for pile 3. All right, first I will do your zodiac dice. So this could be someone that you're dealing with heavily this week. This could be you or the elements of this sign. So we have Aquarius here. So very unique, technical, bigger picture, humanitarian kind of stuff this week. Anything that's 11th house focused, social things, stuff like that. But I always think of Aquarius, I think of very unique people. So this could be just like another unique or a very unique week, or something coming in that's very unique. Or you could just be dealing with an Aquarius. All right, so which is end of January into February time frame if you're not sure. All right, so let's do some letters. This could be initials, this could be a place. Sometimes it's spell out words. Oop. All right, we have R, O, S, W, H, and G for letters and initials. I'll let you guys take whatever you want from there. Let's see what else we have. So what else can pile 3? What do they need to know about their week, please? Anything we can... Ooh, okay, we got lots of stuff. All right. Oh, you guys got 3 tarot cards. So you guys have Strength, the Magician, and Lover. So Gemini, Leo here represented. So just know that you have a lot of inner strength this week. You're really just tapping into that. And it's like a gentle strength here with the Strength card. The Magician. So this is a week for manifesting things coming in that you really want. And then Lovers, this can be like that soulmate energy, the twins, a lot of love going on. Also is about choices this week as well. You guys have the Starfish. We have this, which everybody always tells me where this is, and I always forget every single time. Oh, we have Aquarius and Taurus, so double Aquarius kicking for signs. We have Love. We have Tennis. I just watched the movie King Richard yesterday or Friday. So it reminds me of Love Means Nothing to a Tennis Player. But anyways, So you could be playing tennis, but I'm hearing sports are just really big for a lot of you guys this week. Love coming in quickly on this arrow here. We have unicorn, so another like unique kind of things for your week coming in. And we have some and then sing on the back. So singing could be important for you guys. And then travel. I'm hearing go, like, you know, planning trips, travel wherever you want to go. And then the starfish here is kind of like that beachy kind of vibe. So I'll hold those up. Sometimes you guys have different things that mean something for you. Someone could be dealing with a tennis player or that loves tennis. I feel like someone's going to be going on a date from a dating app, which I know isn't a far stretch, but for some reason you guys are going to be talking about tennis. That just came in. So there you go, guys. I hope this helped. I hope this gave you some insight. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. It truly helps my channel grow, and I greatly appreciate it more than you guys know. As always, thank you for spending your time with me, and I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Bye, guys.